Hey guys, welcome to my DIY Dollar Tree tutorial. On this tutorial you see that you can make some really cool cheap shelves just like these that can be used almost anywhere in your home. So here are your list of supplies. You will need any shelf pretty much that is the length that you want it to be. I chose mine to be I think about 4 to 5 feet long, and also also the thickness, you can choose that yourself as well. I also needed for this tutorial some E6000 glue, which I didn't use, but I used the Dollar Tree glue, works just as well. Also a bag of sand, a small or medium-sized bag of rocks that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and also the most important, which is the 11-inch cylindrical Dollar Tree vases, glass vases. They have to be the 11-inch because the smaller ones, they're not, going to give you that much room between the shelves. So the first step is to go ahead and add the sand or whatever objects you choose, because you can use, Christmas tree ornaments, matchboxes, corks, figures, anything that you want to put in the fingers. I don't know, eyeballs, whatever you want. Anything that you want to put inside the glass, to be a decorative feature, you can do that. So with this picture, it should show you with the glass vase filled with the sand and the rocks. Now at this time, you want to have all 4 of your vases filled with your, sand, rocks, corks, fingers, eyeballs, whatever's. And now you can either start your vase shelf on a bottom shelf, meaning you can lay down the bottom shelf and then glue the vases on the end of the shelves, or you can just place the 4 shelves on the floor in the shape of the vase and place the shelf on top of the vases. And if you can see in the picture, that's actually how I started my shelf. And I have to say, my shelf has been standing for about three years, and I just continuously add another set of vases and a shelf when my shoe collection grows. So it's sturdy. If you have the vases lined up correctly, then your shelf should stand. If you're a little nervous, you can always get one of those like shelf anti tip kits from IKEA, and install it if you'd like. If you're a little nervous, if you have children, especially if you have children, I would install that most definitely with that shelf. But these shelves are again, they're pretty sturdy. So with that, you can go ahead and mark on your shelf where you're going to actually place the vases. Okay, once you've marked the place on the shelf, which should be toward the end of the shelf, it'll give you more space, to put whatever you're going to put in between the vases. Okay, after you've done that, then you can go ahead and in a circle pattern, that's pretty much the size of the bottom of the vase. Go ahead and place a glue in a circular pattern around the X, and then go ahead and just place the vase on top of that circle of glue. Once you've done that, okay, you can go ahead and maybe let it rest for about a minute or two. The E6000 glue and then even the glue from the Dollar Tree worked rather quickly, so they set rather quickly, so you should be okay. And then after that, you can go ahead and place the shelf on top of the vases. If you want it to be sturdy, go ahead and glue, put a dab of glue around the rim of the vase, and then set the shelf on top. You're gonna have to do it, the 2 vases at one time, that are on the same side, all at one time, and then set that side, and then quickly go to the other side of the shelf with the other vases and put that glue around the rim, and then set the other side of the shelf on top. I myself did not do that, so that, you know, if I wanted to remove this shelf, you know, it wouldn't be, you know, all connected and rather heavy. You know, I just made sure that the bottoms of the vases were glued to the shelves. So after that, you know, that's pretty much, this is pretty much how your shelf should look. Again, it's an instructional tutorial, but you know, I'm going to, you know, put in a disclaimer. You know, I'm not a professional. You know, you can go ahead and set this up at your own risk, but you know, try it. You know, place in there, you know, show some pictures of what you did, and you know, what you put in the little glass vases, or how it worked out for you, or how it didn't work out for you. You know, again, this is not something, you know, for children or animals to climb on or whatever have you. You know, not for like cinder blocks to go onto, or overly heavy materials or items and stuff. You know, just use your own judgment and common sense, if you have it, you know, to decide what you actually are going to put on the shelf. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and you know, like, subscribe, you know, and look out for some more videos from my, you know, DIY from a underappreciated, undervalued, overworked mom as myself and wife.